Everyone is part of a bigger story. It's a bigger story than you can imagine. It's a big story about a really big God. Discover the story that shows you the character of God.
Hey, I'm Caleb, and this glowing orb right here is a festive link to my Bible. The Bible is so much more than a dusty collection of stories. It contains 66 individual books filled with history, letters, wisdom, prophecy, and eyewitness accounts that tell the story of God's great love for us. And one of the most incredible events of all, the moment that God sent Jesus to live here on earth and experience life with us. There is nothing else like it in all of human history. Jesus' birth is the true heart of Christmas. And I've got 4 stories that tell us all about it. We get started in the Old Testament book of Isaiah. Here, God's people, the Israelites, are in trouble with enemies on every side. But in the midst of their darkness, God sends the prophet Isaiah to share these words of hope. A child will be born to us. A son will be given to us. He will rule over us, and he will be called Wonderful Advisor and Mighty God. He will rule on David's throne and over his kingdom. His rule will be based on what is fair and right. It will last forever. The Lord's great love will make sure that happens. Now we jump ahead to the book of Luke. There it is. It's been hundreds of years since Isaiah recorded God's words, and the Israelites have continued to wait and hope for rescue. Then, into the silence, God sends a blazing messenger, first to a childless priest, and then to an average, ordinary, everyday girl named Mary. And the news they receive is about to turn the world upside down. We hop one chapter now to Luke 2. Spoiler alert, Jesus is born. Here we go. God's very own son has come into the world, but he's not born in a palace among the most important people. No, instead, Jesus comes in the quiet to a place where the animals are kept in a tiny backwater town. We wrap up further along in Luke 2. God has come down to earth. An incredible rescue is underway, but no one knows about it yet. Instead of taking the news to kings, though, God starts with a group of seemingly unimportant shepherds in the fields and sends a full-on angel choir. Christmas is an amazing time to remember that Jesus is God's greatest gift, sent for every single person across all time. And I can't wait to see how we all celebrate.